To host a successful summer party, you need beverages that actually cool your guests down while looking spectacular. Today, we are engineering 4 refreshing, visually striking virgin mojitos: watermelon, orange, lemon, and blueberry. Before we start building our drinks, we need to gather our essential hardware and base botanicals. The foundation for all 4 profiles relies on a generous supply of fresh mint, assorted citrus, and a tool to physically crush them together. If you don't have a professional bartender's muddler at home, you don't need to buy one. You can use the clean, blunt handle of a wooden churner or even a thick wooden spoon to achieve the same mechanical crushing. Now for our first critical variable, powdered rock sugar, or mishri. Standard granulated sugar dissolves slowly in cold environments, leaving a gritty texture at the bottom of the glass. Powdered rock sugar guarantees instant solubility, meaning the sweetness integrates immediately into the ice-cold liquids. Our second variable is a heavy pinch of chaat masala. Fruit and sugar alone can result in a cloying drink. Chaat masala introduces a sharp, tangy, and slightly salty profile that cuts through the sweetness to keep the palate refreshed. Using these specific dry ingredients ensures the finished drink balances salt and spice against the fruit, while the mechanical muddling releases the mint's essential oils directly into the liquid. Now let's go ahead and build the first one. We'll start with the watermelon mojito. We are going to establish our workspace and bring out our fresh, brightly colored red ingredients. Step 1 is the foundational layering process. Drop fresh lemon slices, large chunks of ripe watermelon, and a handful of fresh mint leaves directly into the base of your serving glass. This diagram shows a cross-section of a lemon rind, which is crucial for understanding how to properly muddle. You want to apply just enough pressure to juice the fruit and bruise the mint. If you press too hard, you compress the inner white pith, expelling bitter oils that will ruin the taste of the drink. Add a spoonful of your powdered rock sugar and a dash of the chaat masala. Next, fill the glass entirely with a large volume of ice. Finally, we execute a delayed pour of club soda to maximize carbonation retention. That dense ice matrix protects the carbonated soda. It forces the liquid to weave through the cubes, preventing the trapped gas from escaping too quickly. You are left with a vibrant red, textured, and fizzy beverage. Now we transition to our second formulation, the orange mojito. Here, we shift our focus to our citrus components. We repeat our mechanical steps, gently muddling 2 fresh lemon cubes alongside fresh orange chunks, a handful of mint, the powdered sugar, and our dry spice blend. This chart compares a standard juice beverage ratio to our proper mocktail ratio. To boost the orange flavor, we are adding a small splash of orange juice, but ratio control is critical here. Introducing too much flat juice dilutes your carbonation. Keeping the juice volume low and the carbonation high maintains the physical fizz. Load the glass to the top with ice cubes. Pour your club soda over the ice and give the entire mixture a thorough stir from the bottom up to integrate those separated layers. This controlled juice application balances the sweet and sour profile, giving you a rich orange flavor without suppressing the essential carbonation. For our third drink, we construct the classic virgin lemon mojito. This acts as our pure baseline for these flavor experiments. Because we are relying entirely on the citrus here, you need a heavy application of lemon slices and crushed mint, layered directly with your powdered rock sugar and a generous pinch of the chaat masala. Pack the glass tightly with a high volume of ice. Slide a few fresh lemon slices down the inner walls of the glass for a visual garnish, and top it off to the brim with club soda. Notice the visual contrast happening inside the glass. You have the frosty exterior condensation sitting right next to the bright yellow lemon rinds and the deep green mint leaves suspended throughout the clear liquid. This stripped-down version reveals how the chaat masala functions in the drink. The salt and sulfur in the spice blend create a savory contrast that makes the lemon flavor feel sharper and more persistent on the tongue than it would with sugar alone. Finally, we execute our grand finale formulation, the signature blueberry mojito. Here, dark berries are our primary visual and flavor component. Start with a heavy loading phase. Use a generous quantity of whole blueberries at the bottom of the glass, followed by your standard lemon cubes, fresh mint, sugar, and chaat masala. This diagram shows a blueberry's tough skin. To reach the internal juices, you must use a muddler to physically rupture this barrier. Rupturing the skin releases natural pigments called anthocyanins. These mix with the acidic lemon and clear soda, turning the liquid bright magenta. Pack your glass to the rim with ice, pour in your final measure of soda, and mix everything thoroughly from the bottom up to trigger the full visual transformation. That deep purple coloration acts as your visual proof. If the drink is dark and vibrant, you have achieved maximum flavor extraction through proper muddling. Look at the completed array of all 4 engineered mocktails side by side. The distinct, vibrant colors of the red watermelon, orange citrus, yellow lemon, and deep purple blueberry are clearly defined. You now have the exact formulas to execute these party-ready flavor profiles. No specialized professional gear was required, just accessible hardware, simple fresh ingredients, and the right technique. Let me know in the comments below which specific flavor you intend to make for your guests first. And be sure to subscribe and activate notifications so you don't miss our future recipes. Understanding the science of mechanical extraction, cold solubility, and liquid ratios gives you the tools to create the perfect summer refreshment every time. Thanks for watching.